Hello again. Now I'm going to solve this inequality and graph it on a line. Okay, so what I'll do is I first want to get all of my x's on the left side. So I'm going to add 2x to both sides. All right, that's going to leave me with 5 minus 2x is less than 11 because these canceled. All right, now I want to move the 5 to be with the 11, so I'm going to subtract 5. Subtract 5. All right, and that will be crossing out the 5s on that side, so I have negative 2x is less than 11 minus 5 is 6. Well, in order to solve for x, I'm going to need to divide by negative 2. Divide by negative 2. Well, if we have a situation where we're dividing by a negative, that means I switch the direction of the inequality symbol. So it goes from less than to greater than. And x is greater than negative 3. And the way you graph that is you draw your line. And I will make an open circle here. All right. And I'll call that 3. And I'll put 2 dashes on either side. I will call this 2 and 1, and then 4 and 5. And I'll notice that this arrow is anything that's greater than negative 3. Okay, so it's actually going to the right. So I will make a thicker line here. And I'm going to put an arrow at the end of it to show that it goes on forever. And that is how you graph the line x is greater than negative 3, which is the solution of our inequality. So let's say we have 3x minus 8 is greater than x. Well, what I'm going to want to do first is I want to get all the x's together. So I will subtract x on both sides. And so that'll leave me 0 on the right side. So I have 3x minus x, that's 2x, minus 8 is greater than 0. So I will move my 8 by adding it. And that leaves me with 2x is greater than 8. Well, I divide both sides by 2. And x is greater than 4. So I graph that on my number line. I'm going to make my bubble. And because there's no underline, it is not equal to, it is only greater than, I will leave that bubble open. And it is greater than 4, so I will go to the right, make it darker over here. And then I will make an arrow in the end, so I show that it goes on forever. And then I will say that this is 4, 3, 2, and this is 5, 6, so I can show where it is on the number line. And that's how you graph x is greater than 4, which is the solution to 3x minus 8 is greater than x.